Good morning. Coffee first. Welcome to Budi Raharjo channel. Usually I start my channel with coffee first. In Bahasa Indonesia, ngopi dulu. In my other channel, in Bahasa Indonesia, ngopi dulu. But this one is coffee first. So I'll talk about Indonesian coffee. Many of you outside Indonesia know coffee usually espresso based. So it is usually coffee from Colombia, Brazil, and those type of coffee. So people usually go to coffee shop and get coffee using an espresso machine. And sometimes at home, people use a coffee machine, which basically you have like a filter coffee. You have a machine, and then you have a filter, and then you pour or put coffee, ground coffee inside this, and then you press the button, and then that's it. Now, in Indonesia, it's a bit different. Many Indonesians love to drink coffee, but we do it in different ways. The first way of doing it is what we call a tubruk. I don't know whether that tubruk, the meaning of the tubruk in this particular coffee means from collision. So tubruk in Bahasa Indonesia means collision. So there's collision between coffee and water. You put the coffee in a glass or in a mug, usually in a glass, and then you pour water on, directly into the glass, and then you stir it, and then that's it. So it's kopi tubruk. That's the famous one in Indonesia, the common way of drinking coffee. Now the problem with that is usually you still have the ground coffee, right? The coffee itself, it's within the water, so it is difficult to drink it because you still have that grinder. It's difficult for me, especially with my mustache. It's going to be, like the coffee is going to stay here. So you have to wait until the coffee settles down, right? And you have the portion of the clean coffee. So that's why in Indonesia, many people drink coffee like that. You serve the coffee and then you wait, you talk, and then you drink coffee, you sip the coffee, and then leave the rest or the ground part behind in the coffee, right? The glass or the mug or the cup. So that's the way in Indonesia. But you know that there are other ways of making coffee. Another common way is pour over or 360. We call it in Indonesia 360 because it's just like 60 degrees, right? You pour over, drip, 360. There's the same thing. Basically, you have this kind of. I have it in my kitchen there, where you put like a paper filter, and then you pour the coffee inside the filter, and then you pour over the hot water into this, and you have nice coffee. Now, that one is common in Indonesia also because Indonesian coffee are good for that one. Now, many of you do not know that Indonesian coffee, it is one of the best. You have to come to Indonesia to taste the coffee to understand that, there are other coffees other than Columbian, Brazil, and the way you drink coffee. And here's what I'm going to show of my collection. Now, first of all, this is my opinion because this is just basically a preference, right? So in Indonesia, there are many parts of Indonesia. The coffee that I like usually come from the mid and eastern part of Indonesia. Let me just show you. Let me show you what I have. Okay. Papua, Flores. Yeah. So the coffee that I like is actually one of them is from Flores. There are three places that I like if I want to drink black coffee, like a dark black coffee. One is Flores. Flores is an island. If you look into Indonesia, you have the Java Island and then Bali, and then you go east, and then you'll find Flores. Flores, the Flores coffee is nice, comparable to Flores, Papua, and Toraja is comparable to Colombian coffee. Now this is a Flores, and then the other one is Papua. Most people know Papua as a New Guinea. This is Papua, the island in Indonesia, east part on top of Australia. So this is the Papua, that area. This is nice, very, very nice, dark coffee. There are many places in Papua. Also, this one, I don't know where. Oh, Wamena, okay. Wamena, the same thing. This one also a Wamena coffee. And then the other one is Toraja. Let me hang on a second. I don't have a Toraja I think this one. Okay. Yeah, I have Toraja. This one is from Toraja Solutko. This is Toraja Solutko. And then this one is also from Bandung Aroma, but this coffee, Toraja Coffee. And then this is actually a mix of Toraja, Aceh Gayo, and Bali Kintamani. So it's a mix, and this is very good for espresso. This. Now, for this one, they're good for pour over or filter. This is also good for pour over filter. It is actually nice also for espresso base, but I prefer to drink it like using a pour over. Okay, so these are. Hang on a second. Let me just put it. So those are part of the eastern part of Indonesia. I love this coffee. I heard stories that Toraja is very popular also in Japan. I don't know whether this story is true, but apparently long time ago, there when the Japanese were setting up Toyota in Indonesia, when they set up Toyota in Indonesia, all these executives, they are traveling around Indonesia, and they went to Toraja, and then they found out that Toraja coffee is great. So they planted. So they actually bought lands and took over some coffee farm there, and they exported. I think they're still exporting Toraja coffee to Japan. If you go to Japan and you see black coffee, and sometimes also in cappuccino base, they are using Toraja coffee, Toraja, and also obviously Columbia and Toraja. So if you like coffee like Columbia, you'll find Toraja interesting because they're similar. Toraja, Papua, and Flores, and also Bali. 1 second, let me just show you Bali. Okay, so that's that. Now, if you move to the east part, the best part of Indonesia, on top of Indonesia, Aceh, they're also very very famous for their coffee. Hang on a second, I have where is my Aceh Gayo? I don't have it here. I have an Aceh Gayo coffee also. Now, here's the other part of Indonesia where you drink coffee differently. This one is from West Java. Now, West Java, if you look into Indonesia and you see the Java Island, and then you look into the West Java, they're very famous for coffee from Gunung Puntang, Gunung Halu, and Gunung Manglayang. Now, the taste is a bit different. Here you'll get the kind of floral, fruity like coffee, just like when you drink coffee from I think many places in Africa, say Ethiopia, Rwanda, and those kind of areas. Similar, you'll get this kind of the fruity taste in coffee in Indonesia. Now, this kind of coffee, I don't like too much fruity, but in Puntang, Manglayang, and many parts of West Java, they're just about right. So the content, like the fruit, a dash of fruit, or it's there, but it doesn't obstruct the coffee taste, right? I don't like coffee with fruit or even tea. I'm not a fan of chamomile, for example. So I don't like that kind of it. But this one is different. If you drink Puntang, Gunung Halu, Manglayang, it's different. The way I like it is pour over, V60. So you have it and then that's it. Now, usually I love them in the evening. Or afternoon. You drink it, we call it Japanese style, which is cold, using ice. Oh, now let me show you what I have. So this is an example of Gunung Halu from javahalucoffee.id. You go visit their website, javahalucoffee.id. This is from Gunung Halu. This one is from Lembang, actually. Glik. Glik is from Lembang. This is Lembang, and these are my go-to coffee. I love this, and I carry them all the time. The reason I love them is the aroma, the smell of the coffee. If you drink coffee, the taste is very important, but also the smell, right? You go to a place and that's, I can smell the coffee here. I want to order coffee. You got that with this, right? So every time I give, friends, new friends, and I give them this coffee, they said, these are nice coffee, and they just, there's a new ways of, enjoying coffee. So these are, and usually what I do is I bring drip bag. Okay. So yeah, when I'm traveling, I bring like a pouch of this, and inside you have all these drip bags, right? So all you have to do is just open it up and tear the top part, and then you open it, and then you just pour water, because there's already a filter in it, and coffee, and then filter, and then you pour over coffee on top of it. It's not like a tea bag, like coffee tea bag. No, it's not like that. You don't actually soak it in water, but you open it up, and then you pour water on top of it, and there's a filter, and then coffee drips from the filter. These are nice. So whenever I go, I usually travel with this, and I usually ask, can I have hot water? That's it. It is strange when I visit hotels, right? Many big hotels, top 5 stars hotel. They serve nice tea, but they serve bad coffee. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's why I have to bring this. I can't tolerate bad coffee because it hurts my stomach. So I need to bring this. So this is from Java Halu, and this is from Lembang, the one that I saw you earlier. So okay, hang on a second. Let me just show you. Oh yeah. When I mentioned about Gayo Aceh, I've got this, but this one is Robusta. For some reason, my stomach is not good. Does not take Robusta coffee. The same thing. This is also from Lembah Masurai. This is coffee luwak, wild civet, controversial, but to me, this is nice coffee. Don't get me wrong. This is nice coffee. But if somebody is selling you coffee luwak for 10 times of the regular price of coffee, I think it's just not worth it, right? It is probably twice, it's okay, but 10 times, not worth it. Even for the taste, I prefer other coffee compared to kopi luwak. So, that's just my opinion. Oh, this is Bali Bond. This one is from Bali Kintamani usually. Okay, let me just show you other stuff. Okay, and now in Jawa Barat, I also have this one is Gunung Gambung. They're very famous for their tea, but they also have coffee. And this is a collection of friend of mine, Mas Pujo. He created this coffee. And then there's also from eastern part of Indonesia, Boyolali. They have like this Arabica coffee. Very, very nice black coffee. I have not tested this one, Excelsa Boyolali, from the same company. I have not tested this one. It's still unopened. And then also West Java, there's also from Somalap. This is Kertasari coffee. Nice. This coffee, the aroma of this coffee, if I open this one, man, it just makes me want to brew another cup of coffee. So that's that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, what else? So I have had, let me just show you. I think I did, right? The Papua coffee. I've shown you the Papua coffee. Anyway, sometimes I get samples like this, samples from coffee from friends. They're kind of coffee farmers, and then they're also coffee roasters. So they give me samples. Like these are sample. I think this one is from Peaberry from Aceh Gayo Peaberry. This is nice. And these are from Sumedang Coffee. From Marga Mekar Coffee Pandit. They're coffee roasters. They've gave me samples of their lot. This is like lot 73, lot 82. This one lot 61. They're nice, this one. And then this is also honey filter from Java Halu. They give me the sample. They said this is nice if you drink it cold, so I have to make a Japanese style of this with a dash of dried lemon. So that's that. Boyolali, I've said Boyolali, right? And then that's that. Oh, and then also this one is from Jefta. He went to a competition, I think recently, maybe 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and this is his sample. His a mix of Saraswati Excelsa and Aji Bourbon. So I think he went to top 6. I think top 6 competition. Previous year or previous, not previous year, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, he won number 1. So this one is great. I have to test this. So on top of that, so my collection coffee is kind of cool, right? Crazy, lots of coffee. But my point is this: there are many types of coffee in Indonesia, and you just have to taste it. It's different when you go to Indonesia and you taste coffee. Then you might say, now I know why coffee is delicious, healthy, delicious, no sugar. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Stay safe, stay healthy.